time 9 years ago, and it really, for a whole year, I mean, it worked, but every weekend I was in bed. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's
and I finally, just movement really helped,
I know, well, that people get sent to yoga all the time for Lyme, so.
Yeah,
my son got bit by it. My son had a Lyme tick. We treated him when he was 4 years old. We had to take out, we saw it was on his neck. It was out within 60 seconds.
It's scary.
Anyway.
Anyway, but.
Hi, Fran. I didn't say hi.
We do the best we can to try to keep ourselves.
Of course. Okay, let's do some yoga. I will say that I'm not at 100% this morning. Not because of my vacation, but because our friends came over last night for dinner and I'm trying to turn off my music, brought a bottle of wine, and I had a glass of wine, which is fine. I have a glass of wine all the time, but I woke up in the middle of the night, not feeling well, and was really not feeling well. I was up a lot and woke up with a massive headache, and I was like, I'll spare you the details, not feeling well. And I look at the bottle, and it was from 2018, and I was like, oh, okay, that'll do it. So I'm definitely not 100% this morning, but we're gonna do our best this morning. It's fine. We're all here. It's all good. So I just came back from St. Lucia. I was with my family and my sister's family, and we were all together. And St. Lucia is one of the volcanic islands, so it's like, there's just the resort was built into the mountainside, and our villa was up here and the resort was down here. But we had this just magnificent viewpoint in all the directions. And vacation is a really good time. I don't know, I always sort of get into this headspace in vacation of that, the wider perspective of things. Sometimes it's just, even just going, down to the Jersey Shore or whatever, it's like it just takes you out of your routine. It takes you out of your day-to-day. It takes you out of the box that our jobs and our work and our, the sort of tunnel vision that we get into. Just as a matter of habit and routine. And then, of course, if you're somewhere on a mountaintop, or you're flown in an airplane, you get that wider view of things. You're with people who speak a different language, who look different than you do, and it just opens up the whole world in a way, So I don't know if any of you listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm a big Neil deGrasse Tyson fan. I don't remember what his official credentials are, but he runs the planetarium. He's a physicist and an astronomer, and he's written a bunch of books, and he's an amazing guy. But he talks about the overview effect, which is this phenomenon that happens to astronauts when they come back from space, where they have this view of the world. When you're in outer space, there's no borders. You don't see borders. You don't see where one country starts and another one finishes. You have just this sense of all of us as one thing, And if we could all sort of have that perspective, and I think for me, being in an airplane, being on vacation, being at the top of the mountain, does that same thing. So when my son, my oldest, when he's a big Neil deGrasse Tyson fan, and he was on a speaking tour, so I bought him tickets to go hear him speak. And as he was promoting the tour, he was on NPR doing an interview one day, and I called in because he's talking about this cosmic perspective. My son was so mortified, I thought he was going to die, but I did. I called in and I was like, you don't have to go to space to do that. You can just do yoga, because that's what we do. And he was like, well, yogis are kind and some of the kindest and sweetest people I know, so keep doing that. It was very funny. But but that's the idea, that sort of highest level of our yoga. We don't turn outside to see that, we turn inside to see that. And that's the goal of our yoga practice. So aren't we lucky that we get to do that as we come in here? But being able to do it on the outside can also be a really helpful thing and a way to experience that. So a bunch of years ago, we read the Book of Joy together here. I don't know if you remember that. It was the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and their conversations about things. And they have these pillars of joy, they call them the 7 pillars. And the first one is perspective. And they talk about taking this God's eye perspective, where you're not saying I and me all the time. It's us and we, where you're seeing, the wider vista of life. And that's one of our goals as yogis, and that's what we are practicing when we're here, because it's easy to do it in here, of course. I mean, it's not even that easy to do it in here sometimes, but easier than doing it out there, right? And that's literally what we are practicing when we are practicing yoga. How do we do that? How do we have that God's eye perspective? So those are the thoughts. That's what we'll try to work on today. All right. Yeah. The cosmic perspective, the overview effect. All right. Sit up tall. Close your eyes. And just as you close your eyes, you turn your awareness inside. Just feel a softening of the boundaries of your own body, your skin, what defines you as an individual person, all the labels that we put on ourselves, the roles that we play. Just let all that soften and blur the edges. Allow your breath to deepen. Have a sense of a shared breath with each other in the space that we're in, the virtual space, the physical space. Just have this sense of all of us, all earthly beings, breathing the same air. Take one more moment to just connect within yourself to a place that feels very connected to each other, to all of creation, to our whole planet. Even though that place gets covered up, let your practice reveal it to you. Bring your hands together at your heart. We're going to begin with 3 ohms. The sound om is as they say, the sound of, we could hear everything vibrating in the universe at once. That's what we would hear. So we create that sound to help ourselves connect to that vibration, to everything that vibrates in the universe. So as we chant together, just make that connection for yourself. Taking a deep breath. Bow your head to your own heart. As you're ready, release your hands. Let your eyes open. Okay, let's come onto our backs to start. Come lay down. Your knees bent. And take your feet as wide as your mat. So wide apart, knees bent. And then just drop the knees. Do some windshield wipers. Try to keep your pelvis fairly steady. Let the knees drop from side to side. And feet wide enough apart that you're letting your inner knee of one knee come down to the floor, just as the outer knee of the other leg comes down. Yeah. Next time the knees are to the right, stay there. Yeah. And just let them come down towards the floor. Reach your arms up overhead. If you want, you can cross your ankle on top, right ankle over left knee, and use that as a weight.
I'm gonna watch the twisting a little today because of.
So it's a little bit of a twist, but this is more about the hips. Take this foot over. I mean, you tell me if you're feeling.
No, I'm just being cautious.
Be cautious, that's fine, but this isn't so much of a twist.
That
This is
feels
more
good.
like a length and
It
a,
actually feels good.
yeah, okay, good. Okay, then lift up, knees up and go over to the other side. It's a little bit of a twist, but it's more about this is more about the hip. This is more about a hip mobility. That's it.
I love it.
Love it.
I'm like, didn't that feel good?
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, and you know what tweaks things and what doesn't, so just whatever you need to do to feel.
Probably bending forward without bending my knees is what did it. 'Cause I was taking stuff out of my storage closet. Lifting, but just bending over, but I didn't bend my knees,
Yeah.
and then you just start to feel it.
Yeah, then it goes into your back and not your legs. Okay, bring your knees back up. Uncross if you're crossed. And then reach between your knees, catch your feet for Ananda Balasana. That's it. And then you could do a little rocking here if you like. Just get a little movement side to side. Good. And then come to center and try to make your sacrum, the very center of the back of your pelvis, flat on the floor. So almost try to feel like you're lifting your low back away from the floor. It won't come off the floor probably, but have that sense. And then push your right foot out to the right. Stretch your right leg out long as you can. So it might straighten, it might just be a little straighter. Either way is fine. And pull your left knee down towards your armpit at the same time. And then rebend the right knee. Stretch the left leg out. That's it. Extend out. You can stretch it just a little bit longer or a lot longer. Draw your right knee down at the same time. Good. And then rebend both knees back to happy baby. Ananda Balasana. Find that baby viewpoint. See the world as a baby does, laying on the floor. Good. Then hug your knees to your chest. Squeeze them in nice and close. Pull your nose to your knees to your little rocking massage. Good. And then get a little forward and back. Hold behind your knees. Get a little front to back momentum. And rock yourself up to seated. That's it. Or roll to the side and come on up. All right, we're going to come up to stand, so however you want to get there, come on up. We'll do some standing warm-up. So start at the front of your mat. You want some space behind you. And your feet turned out a little bit. Yes, I'll come a little more forward, Dana. Okay, now we're going to do a step and squat. So you're going to step to the right and sit your hips back. And then you're going to step your feet back together, step to front. So your left foot is going to pivot and you'll step to the right, sink your hips back, and then step together. Just like that. A couple more. Step wide and sit low, step together. Last one. And then hold here. So sit your hips down low, but take your torso a little taller, take your arms into cactus arms. That's it. Relax your shoulders, but squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. And then just do a little side to side. Exhale, right elbow to right thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, left thigh. Inhale, center. Right elbow. So same arm to leg, Fran, just side to side. Like that. Inhale up. You got it. And then left elbow, left thigh. One more each side. Tick-tock. Side to side. And up. And to the side. Good. Stretch your legs straight, widen your heels, stretch your arms straight. Good. Get big, like you're a star. That's it. And from the center, just have a sense of energy extending outwards, down through your legs, up through your spine, out to your fingers. Take your hands to your hips, slide your thumbs towards each other behind you, and then hinge. Come forward from the hips, hinging. Yep, bend your knees if you need to. Stay with a long spine, long spine, long spine. And then exhale, take your hands to the floor. Let your head and neck soften. Soften your eyes, your jaw, soften your skin. Rock a little forward and back, toes to heels. Notice where you feel what your tendency is. If you're on the tighter side, you'll tend to rock forward into your toes. If you're on the looser side in the hamstrings, the hips will tend to sort of hike back. See if you can find the place right in the middle so that your hips are in line with your ankles, and then fold there. Lengthen your spine, look forward, bend your knees. So take your thighs back and your heart out in front, then hands to your hips. Push down into your feet and come on up. Step your right foot to meet your left foot. Second side. Step left, squat. Step forward. Step left, pivot on the right foot, squat low. Good. Step forward. 2 more. Step and squat. That's it. Yep. And then step forward. Last one, and we'll hold it. Good. Big wide squat. Now take your hands to your inner knees. With your fingertips pointing down, use your hands to widen your knees out. See that your kneecaps are pointing right at your second toe. Okay, now you're not going to change the bend of your knees. So both knees are going to stay bent, but you're going to push your right knee wide to the right and dip your right shoulder down to the left. Look up over the left shoulder. And inhale to center and switch. Dip your left shoulder down, press your left knee wide, look up to the right. And one more time each side. Come to center. Exhale, dip your shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Good. Turn your toes in, straighten your legs, fold over again. Again, find that balance point, toes to heels. And then walk your right hand right underneath your nose, so right underneath your head. Take your left hand to the back of your pelvis. Now, feel how your right hip wants to drop down. Feel how the right hip wants to be lower. So keep it up, keep lifting it up, but twist your belly to the left and look up over your left shoulder. That's it. Stay there, or take your left arm to the sky. Nice. Exhale, release. Take your hand down, switch hands. So left hand right underneath your head, right hand on the back of your pelvis. Make the pelvis level, so don't let that left hip drop down. Twist to the right. Look to the right. Soft gaze, soft eyes. Stay there, or arm to the sky if you like. That's it. Exhale, fold to center. Take a long breath in. A slow, steady exhale out. Bend your knees, look forward. Hands to your hips. Press to your feet. Come on all the way up. Good. And step your foot back to the front of the mat. Okay, grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, find a strap. Okay, I'm going to put the fans up a little bit more. Okay, so here's the first thing. We're going to do, I don't even know how to tell you to do this. I'm just going to show you. It's a shoulder mobility exercise. And if this is not a great move for your shoulders, I'll give an alternative, but I'm going to give this one first. So you go down to one side and then up to that same side, and then you circle around in front. It's like, I don't even know what shape you're making here, but it's like this. I don't know how to tell you how to do it. I just got to show you. So one arm goes down, the other arm goes up. And then that arm goes down, the other arm goes up. Now, if that's not great for a shoulder, just be here, side to side. That's fine. You could just do it that way. That's it. I don't know, what shape is this, do we think? I don't know how to tell you how to do this. I guess. Yeah, kind of. All right, now go the other way. Can you figure that out? My shoulder's cranky this morning. Okay, good. Finish with the arms in front, and then hold, keeping the hands wide, take your arms straight up overhead, arms wide. Good. Now you're going to take it into cactus. So tone your belly here and your glutes first. Bend your elbows. Elbows back, shoulders back. Lift your head. Take that wider, softer gaze. Then inhale, arms up. Come in a little narrower. Same thing. Bend your elbows. Squeeze the outer shoulder blades in. Lift your gaze. Inhale, arms up. One more. If you can go a little narrower, go narrower. If that's not good for a shoulder, just keep it wide. That's fine. Bend your elbows. Good. Now this time, take your head into the strap. So your head is kind of resting on your strap. Okay, now press your head into the strap. Press your elbows back. Take it into a little bit of a standing back bend. Keep your belly strong, glutes strong. Press your head back. Good. Inhale, come on up and circle your arms in front. Good. Take the strap behind your back. Hold wider than your hips. Good. So not super wide, and hold it straight behind you. So straighten out your arms, hold it taut. That's it. Straighten out your arms and like you're trying to snap the strap in half, like you're pulling it in opposite directions. Good. Now roll your shoulders back. Lift through your chest. Broaden your collarbones. Soften your gaze. Bend your knees. Hinge from your hips. Hinge from your hips. That's it. Take your arms overhead. Let your spine round. You can do this with bent knees or with legs straight, whatever feels better on your back. Inhale, come up halfway. Let the strap settle onto your back and narrow your hands a little bit. Stretch your arms straight. Fold over. Arms overhead, arms towards the sky, head towards the floor. Bend your knees. Strap to your back. Narrow it up a little more. Stretch your arms straight. Fold over. Okay, one more time. Bend your knees. Hands in closer. If you can clasp your hands, you can just leave the strap on your back. You can clasp your hands together or just keep doing it with the strap. Go a little closer. Let your shoulders release towards your ears a little bit. Stretch your arms long. Let your neck feel soft, your eyes soft, your jaw soft. Okay, good. Rebend your knees, hands to your hips. Come on up. Okay. Set the strap over to the side. All right, I just want to do a little, we're going to do some pelvic tilts first and then just a little awareness exercise. So feet hip distance apart, soften your knees. And then tip your pelvis backwards. So flatten out your low back, pelvis forward, and then tip your pelvis, the top of your pelvis forward, stick your butt back behind you, arch your back. Good. And then exhale. So it's like a cat and cow, right? Round under. But I want you to feel the action in your pelvis. Tip your pelvis forward. If it was a bowl, as you tip it back, the water would spill down the back of your legs. It was a bowl full of water. And then as you tip it forward, the water would spill down the front of your legs. Okay, do one more. Then stay in this backward tilt, right? So rounded spine, belly pulling in, and then try to pull your shoulders back and pull your head back. And they'll go back a little bit. Okay, then relax. Straighten your legs for a moment. Now soften your knees. Keep your pelvis neutral, so not tipped forward, not tipped back. Take your elbows back, head back. It'll go back a little farther. Do you guys feel that? Head and shoulders go back a little farther. Okay, good. Relax for a minute. Straighten your legs. And then one more time. Now, bend your knees a little deeper and arch your low back. Now squeeze your elbows together and take your head back. So you feel how in this position, the head, the shoulders goes back even more. Do you guys feel that? So it's like everything affects everything. What we do with our legs, what we do with our pelvis affects our head, our neck. We don't think of it that way, but everything affects everything. It's all connected. So we're going to use that awareness as we move through. Okay, so come more to the front of your mat, narrow your stance a little bit, put blocks in front of you. You may want to have blocks for forward bends. All right. Feel your feet on the floor, just ground your feet and just settle into that, to a more open space where it's like you're not thinking about yourself as this boundaried, limited being, but feel the softness of your skin as a erasure of those boundaries. On your next inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hips back. Shoulders back. Head back. If that's hard to do, you can go cactus arms. With the arms, if the arms up is hard, you can go cactus arms. Good. Then exhale, hinge from the hips. Come forward. Hands to floor or blocks. Fold over. Bend your knees back to chair. Arm position of your choice. Then hinge to come into your forward bend. So belly towards the thighs, spine long, straighten your legs. And do one more, hinge. Come on up, hinge up. And then hinge back to your forward bend. Now bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. Press your weight over to the left for a little hip stretch. And then switch. Bend your left knee. Let the hips shift a little bit to the right. That's it. Good. Both legs straight, fold over. Okay, now knees bent or legs straight, up to you. Lengthen your spine, hands to your hips. Lift your elbows, head, shoulders, come on all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart. Release your hands. Turn to the side, face the long edge for some standing poses. So feet wide for warrior two. Pivot on your right foot. Left leg straight, bend into your right knee. Yeah, so see how your knees coming more over your toes, go wider. So your knee lands over your ankle. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we want the front leg at a right angle. So knee over ankle, inhale, arms up. That's it. Keep your knee pressing wide. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Gaze over your right fingertips. That's the gaze point in warrior two. And then just have a sense, see your hand, and then see beyond your hand. Like open up a wider peripheral vision. So see how you can hold your own, the awareness of yourself, but in a broader space. Okay, drop your back hand to your back leg. Lean yourself back, maybe still gazing up at that hand if your neck feels comfortable. If not, look down at your bottom hand, that's fine. Same thing, soft, wide gaze. Hold a wider perspective, literally in the way that you are seeing yourself and the world. Straighten out your front leg. Inhale, come up. Reach out and over into triangle. Yeah, take your hand down to wherever you're comfortable, stay there. I'm just coming around. You can let your hips move a little this way. And then you can slide down a little. Yep. Stretch the legs long, spine long. Again, fix your eyes. Get your eyes steady on something and try to widen the perspective. Gaze point for this pose is the top hand. That can be problematic for neck, so if it's not a good spot, then skip that. All right, inhale, come on up. Good, pivot on your feet. And let's go to the second side. So turn your left foot out. Warrior two to start. Bend into your left knee. Track the knee. See that it's pointing straight at the second, like right between the second and the third toe. Stretch your arms out nice and long. Back leg long. Gaze at your left hand. Widen out. See your hand, but see everything around it. And see if you can keep widening out your peripheral vision. Drop your left hand. Sorry, your right hand. Look up towards your left hand, lean back. If that bothers your neck, look down towards your bottom hand. Same thing. Hold the hand, hold a wider gaze. Straighten out your front leg. Inhale up, cartwheel over. Hand down to the shin or the ankle. Turn this foot in a little more, Dina, like that way, more if you can. Good, and then turn this foot out more. I think these socks are sliding. Are they sliding? I know, but they're like shifting around. Is that okay? There you go. Turn your hips a little this way, like even more. Good. Now slide your hand down a little. There. Turn your upper body a little more. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Back okay? All right. Push down into your feet. Come on up. Good. Turn your feet forward, do a little march out. Yeah, I feel like your foot's like sliding in there a little bit. Okay. Okay, face the front of your mat, have your blocks there in front of you. Come to Tadasana. Come to center. Feel your muscles, make your muscles alert and awake. So feel a sense of the muscles hugging towards the bones, the arms, muscles in the arms, muscles in the fingers, muscles in the trunk and the legs, just awake and alert. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, hinge again, hinge, spine nice and long. Hands to floor or blocks. Step your right foot back. I'm going to face the other way. Drop your right knee down. If you need to grab a blanket, take a minute, grab a blanket, fold your mat over. Okay, then hop your hands up onto your front thigh. Come upright. Tuck your back toes under, unless that bothers a knee. If you need to untuck, it's okay. It's just a little more stable and steady with the back toes tucked. Okay, now take zombie arms. No, I was facing the right way. Let's do it this way. Zombie arms in front of you. Yeah, like, Walking Dead. That's it, zombie arms. Okay, now we're going to twist, but we're going to do it in a particular way. So I want you to turn your head to the left without, keep your upper body steady. Then open your left arm back behind you. That's it. Now look forward towards your right hand and bring your left hand forward. Turn your head left. Open your left arm out. Turn your head forward. Left arm forward. One more time. Turn your head. Open your arm. Turn forward. Arm forward. And then arms up. See if you can hug your arms towards your ears a little bit more. Lengthen up out of your pelvis and then take the whole thing back. Shoulders back, head back, gaze up. Soft, wide eyes. Exhale, take your hands down to the floor. Shift your hips back. Right hip over right knee. Slide your left heel out in front of you. Come up on your left toes. You can take blocks here if you need to, so your hands are on something. That's it. Spread out your toes, the toes of your left foot. Lengthen out of your pelvis. So spine long for a moment. Draw your shoulders back. And then hinge. Hinge from your hip. Belly towards your thigh. Head towards your knee. Turn inside. If it's comfortable to close eyes, you can close eyes here, or else just keep that soft, wide gaze. Widen out the peripheral vision to widen out the perspective. Literally what and how we are seeing the world. Inhale, shift forward. Lift your back knee up. Step forward. Come on, all the way up, reach up. Exhale, slide your hands to your heart. Pause, take a moment here. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Hinge to fold, knees bent or straight, up to you. Bend your knees, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. Tuck your left toes, come upright. That's it. Zombie arms. Pull your shoulders back, but relax them away from your ears a little bit. Okay, now squeeze your legs together. That's just to help stay steady and balanced. Turn your head to the right. Open the right arm out. Turn your head forward. Right arm forward. Turn head to the right. Right arm open. Gaze forward. Right arm forward. Try one more. Turn. Open up. Turn forward. Arm forward. Nice. Shoulders back, arms up. You can let your hips descend a little bit more if you're looking for a deeper thigh stretch. Curl your shoulders, your head back. Try to have your head between your upper arms and take that big, wide gaze. Exhale, take your hands down. Shift your hips back. Slide your right foot out in front. Left hip over left knee. Right leg extending. Take a breath and lengthen out of your pelvis. Get your spine even longer. And then as you exhale, hinge from the hip. Head towards the knee. Breathe deeply. Again, you can keep that soft, wide gaze, or you can close your eyes and turn more deeply inwards. We can find this connection inside of ourselves and outside of ourselves. It's there. We look for it. It's always there. All right, shift your weight forward. Lift your back knee up. Step forward, Uttanasana. Come on, all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, release your arms. Okay, Parsvottanasana, so stand between your blocks, step your right foot back, not as far as we do for warrior, so a little bit of a shorter stance. That's it, and then as you step back, make sure you didn't cross over, okay? So you want a little space between your heels, right to left, pivot your hips to face forward, so right hip wraps around as much as you can. Now, slide your thumbs towards each other behind you. Pull your elbows back, shoulders back, and maybe tip your head up a little bit. Again, seek that wider, bigger gaze. Then keeping your head in line with your spine, start to hinge from your hip. Keep your spine long. If you need to bend the knee, it's fine. Spine on long, so you don't have to crank your chin forward, but keep your head in line with your spine. Keep your elbows lifting, hinge, hinge. Good, and then hands to blocks or floor. Now, if that feels like a particularly nice stretch in the straight, long back position, stay there for a moment, hips pulling back. If you want to round, let your head release towards your knee. Two different stretches. One is not better than the other, one is not right and wrong. It's literally just two different ways to open up. One stretches the hamstrings more, one stretches the back more, so it's just whatever you need for today. Okay, inhale, step forward with your back foot. Come on up, reach up just because that feels good, so why not? Exhale, release your arms. Okay, left foot back. Hands on hips. Pivot the left hip forward as much as you can. Now you don't want to feel any torquing in your back knee. So as that hip comes forward, you may need to adjust the angle of your back foot. All right, slide your elbows towards each other behind you, thumbs towards each other behind you. Lift up through your chest. Good, hinge from your hip. Keep your gaze out in front slightly. Gaze out in front. World is bigger, wider than our little circles that we find ourselves in. So whenever we have the opportunity to see outside of that, choose to do that. Release your hands to floor or blocks. And again, if you want to stay in this extended position, more of a hamstring stretch. If you want to round, it becomes more of a spine stretch. Whatever serves you today. One more breath. Bend your front knee, step forward. Come on, all the way up. Reach up. Stretch up. Hands to your hips again. One last hinge from the hips. Gaze slightly forward. Spine long. Keep going. Keep going. And then hands to the floor. Bend your knees, walk back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet or whatever you like to do in your dog pose. Shift hips, see what feels good. Take that moment to just be in your body. Be with your breath. And then find straight legs or straight-ish legs. Keep them bent, it's fine. There you go, you'll get more of a spine stretch that way. Nope, put your hands forward again. Hang on, stay there. Just pull your hips back. Then you get more of a, you feel a lot more stretch in here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now stretch arms and legs straight or straight-ish. If you can't go fully straight, it's fine. And open your eyes and take a soft, wide gaze. Now, keeping your head in line with your spine, inhale, come forward to plank. You can be in a high plank with your knees up or a low plank with your knees down. Head in line with spine, gaze is slightly forward. We're going to come down to the belly. Keep looking forward. Come down however you like. That's it. And then rest your head on your hands. How we look, how we turn our heads, literally affects, of course, how we see the world, but it also affects how we live in our bodies. And then we have this understanding of the ways that everything is connected. Okay, we're going to do some snow angels here. So stretch your arms out in front of you. Stretch your legs out long. And then inhale, lift your legs up off the floor, feet, knees, try to keep your legs straight. Then lift your arms and make some snow angels. So slide your hands towards each other behind you, turn your palms up, and then back out in front, palms down. And then arms back behind you. Try to keep your head lifted as long as you can. And then back in front. And do one more. Try to keep your head up, gaze forward. That's it. And then arms back in front. You got it. Good. Make a pillow, rest your head. Bend up your knees. Windshield wiper the legs a few times. Okay. Slide your elbows to the floor for Sphinx. Make your forearms parallel. Pull your shoulders back. Now look towards your belly for a moment. As you do that, lift your navel towards your spine and tone your glutes. Now keep those two actions happening. So glutes fired up a little bit, abdominals working, but then look up again. Pull your shoulders back. Should feel like a little more of a stretch in the front of the body and hopefully not as much in the low back where we don't want to feel this. Okay, we're going to go into a thigh stretch, a couple ways to do it. You can keep your head up, just take the left arm across, bend your right knee, reach for your right foot. If that's too intense, put your head on your left hand and do it this way. And if that's too intense, lay on your left side and hold your right foot behind you that way. The goal is the thigh stretch, not the shape of the body. Okay. Spread out your toes, wherever position you're in, spread your toes. Hug your heel towards your butt. The goal is the heel comes to the floor outside the hip. I mean, I don't know anybody who can do that, but supposedly there's someone on earth who can. But we're hugging the heel down for that deep thigh stretch. Keep the belly toning, keep the glutes toning. One more breath. Okay, and release. All right, take a rest for a minute, rest your head. Second side when you're ready. So you can keep your head on your right hand or you can prop back up onto your right elbow. Bend your left knee, catch it with your left hand. Flare out your toes. Hug your heel towards your butt. That's it. Breathe where you are. Push a little more into your right elbow so you're not collapsing into the right back body. Yeah. Try to keep a feeling of like a lift of navel to spine, like that, as you're hugging it in, so it's not going into your back. That's it. Okay, release that. Rest your head for a moment. All right. We're going to roll to our backs. Come on to your back, hug your knees. Do a little rocking side to side if that feels good. Keeping your head and shoulders on the floor this time, pull your knees in really close. So really hug your knees up towards your chin. And keep your knees squeezing in super high. Stretch your arms out into a T. And then drop the knees over towards the right elbow. So this is more of a twist. So if this doesn't feel right, then you can skip it. Hang on, I'm giving you a bigger block. The legs do more of the work there. Is that okay? Let your left shoulder relax. Good, inhale, bring your knees back up. And shift the hips a little bit to the right because they probably shifted a little left, and then drop the knees over to the left. Is this okay? Yeah. All right, one more breath here. Inhale, knees back up. Good, feet to the floor. All right, and then let's take the hip stretch here. So right ankle over left knee, flex your foot. Okay, now stay with me here. Press your shoulders and your head down and arch your back away from the floor a little bit. So that's the anterior tilt of the pelvis. It's hard to feel when you're on your back, but just arch your back away from the floor and tone your belly at the same time. Then lift up your left foot. We're not going to hold the leg yet. Let your legs do the work, pelvis do the work. Try to keep your low back lifting away from the floor and pull your left knee in closer. You may not be able to keep your back away from the floor, but you're trying to. Okay, now thread your arms through. Let your back come to the floor and pull your left leg in closer. Press your right knee away from your right shoulder, up towards the ceiling. Soft gaze, soft eyes. Take that wider view, this sense of yourself, yes, as a boundaried being. We are who we are separate from each other in some ways, and yet we are not in so many others. All right, exhale and release, uncross the legs. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. So we're not going to hold the leg first. Arms by your sides, arch your back. Try to keep your back arched away from the floor. Pull your right knee in. Lift your right foot up. Don't use your hands yet. Just lift your right foot up. Try to keep the curve in your spine. Yeah, try to let your legs do it first. That's it. One more breath, trying to keep your low back lifting off the floor. Probably won't. Okay, now thread your arms through. Pull the right leg in. You got it. Press the left knee away. Try to keep your hips level. Yeah, that's it. Do that. Is that okay? Okay. Sorry, I didn't get you on both sides. All right, uncross and release your foot. Okay, let's do a little abdominals while we're here, because, you know, it's always a good idea. Just easy, basic, maybe not easy, but simple. Let's go simple crunches. Hands behind your head. Rest your head into your hands. That's it. As you exhale, head, shoulders, lift. Pull your navel towards your spine. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just like that. Keep going. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And release. Do two more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Try to lift from your shoulders. And do one more. Okay, good. Rest for a moment. Take a big, full breath into your belly. Use the breath to stretch out, open up the abdominal muscles. Good. Slow exhale out. You got it. Okay. Roll to your side. And come on, we're going to stand up on our knees just for a moment. So we're not coming all the way standing, but a little easier on the knees. If you need to put a blanket under your knees, just put a blanket. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Put a blanket under your knees for where we're headed. Okay. I'm going to give you this view. All right, so you're going to stand up on your knees, tuck your toes, tone your belly, tone your glutes. Now make a little T-Rex arms, so elbows in close, palms out, hands out in front of you. Good. Now, inhale, open your hands out wide to the side. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. Nope, keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in. Elbows in. Fran, elbows into your side. Just rotate your hands out. They won't go as far, it's okay. Okay, now bring your hands back out in front. So straight out in front of your elbows. Now inhale, just open the hands out to the side, still in line with the elbows. Exhale, hands to front. Just like that again. Feel what happens in your shoulders as you do this. Good, arms back, hands in front of elbows. Last time. Squeeze out. And back to center. Okay, good. Relax your arms, roll your shoulders. Now, I don't know what these arms are. I have names of arms, but I don't have one for this one. Elbows out in front of you like this. Okay, now we're just going to do shoulder blade slide. So slide your elbows forward, let your upper back round. Elbows come towards each other. Then plug your shoulders back, shoulder blades in towards each other. Elbows can go a little wider. Then round in your upper back, shoulder blades slide away. That's it, yep. And then slide them back. You got it. And do a couple more. Elbows towards each other, upper back rounds a little bit, then plug the shoulders back, front of the chest opens a little bit. Last one, slide, and slide back. Okay, good. Relax your arms. Okay, grab a block. I'm going to grab my block back. And we're going to work on dolphin pose a little bit now. So here's how we're going to hold the block. We're going to come onto our elbows, and we're going to hold the block like this on our elbows. So like this. Elbows are down. I'm holding the block. You can leave the blanket here for now. Okay, now I want you to try to recreate those actions that we just did in your upper back. So tone your belly first. Don't let your belly just sag down. Now, remember that feeling of taking your hands out wide and plugging your shoulders back, but at the same time push down into the floor. So the chest feels open and the upper back feels open. The shoulder blades are connecting in towards each other. Okay, tuck your toes. Look forward towards the block. Lift your knees and your hips up. If this bothers your neck, you can look down a little bit, but the gaze point is forward towards your hands. Lift your hips up. Walk your feet in. You can have your knees bent if you need to. Dolphin pose. Walk in, hips up high. You can have your knees bent. That's it. That's it. Gaze forward if you can. One more breath. Okay, good. Drop your knees down and sit back into child's pose. Let your shoulders relax. Let your neck relax. Face and jaw relax. All right, we're going to come on up to standing on the knees again. This time we're going to put the block between the upper inner thighs and squeeze it. Want a wider block, or is that okay? Your hips are narrow, that's probably enough. If we get wider hips, you need a wider block. Okay, squeeze your block, tuck your toes. Hands on hips. Then, like you were going to slide your hands into your back pockets, just lengthen your tailbone down, tone your glutes a little bit, tone your below belly, navel to spine. Now, squeeze your elbows together behind you. Start to lift your gaze. Lift your breastbone up. Take your throat and your ears back. Soft, wide gaze. Keep looking up. Good. Inhale, come up. And sit onto the block for a minute. We're going to do another one, so don't get too comfortable. Okay, we're going to do one with a hand behind the head this time. So same thing, squeeze your block. Start with hands on hips. Get your legs turned on. Squeeze the block, tailbone towards the block, low belly toning. Right hand behind your head, left hand on your hip, on the back of your waist. Good. Now, gaze up. Lean back. Gaze up. Lean back. You can stay here, or you can take your left hand to your left heel. Inhale, come on back up. Good. Release that hand. Left hand behind your head. Right hand on your hip. Get tall, get long, lean back. Rest your head into your hand. Soften your gaze. Right hand to your right foot if you can reach, or just stay upright a little more. Soft, wide gaze. Good. Inhale, come on up. Okay, release, set the block to the side, and we're going to come to sit. Stretch your legs out in front. Cross your right foot outside your left knee. Stretch your left leg out nice and long. And then pull your knee in as close as you can. Yeah. And sit up really tall. And if it's helpful to reach under and take the flesh from under your sit bones, you can do that. Keep your right hip anchored. Okay, we're going to come into a twist. We're going to come in a really specific way. So breathe in, get long through your spine. As you breathe out, just turn your belly. Don't turn your head yet, just your belly. Towards your right leg. Then breathe in, get tall. Turn your shoulders to the right. Don't turn your head. It's going to move a little bit, but don't actively turn it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn your shoulders. Don't turn the head yet. It'll come with the shoulders a little bit. Good. Now one more breath in. And now right hand behind you, turn your head. You can hug your left knee. Breathe in. Get tall. Breathe out. Turn any amount more. See where it feels good and reasonable and helpful to move in your spine. Maybe it's more in your lower spine, maybe your middle, upper back. One more breath. All right, inhale and release your twist. Take a little counter twist. Okay, face forward, lean back into your hands. Now bend your bottom leg, bring your heel in line with your knee, so right angle, not pulled into your hip, but at a right angle, and then slide your left ankle on top for fire log, Agni Stambhasana. If that doesn't work, you can go into this position. If this is better for a hip or a knee, you can be here, right ankle crossed over. We're having right leg on top. Good, now walk in a little bit with your hands. Excuse me, now try to arch your back. That's it. Let your top knee settle, let your bottom knee settle. If they come lower than mine, by all means, let them come lower. Mine just don't. But if yours do, by all means. Walk in a little more. Try to arch a little more. Draw your lumbar spine, low back in, shoulders back, head up. Maybe walk in a little more. One more breath. Walk your hands back out, slowly, mindfully, carefully uncross your legs. You can take a little windshield wiper if you need. Stretch your right leg out, step your left foot across. Hug the knee, sit up tall. I don't think I had you put your hand back first, but I think it's easier that way. So left hand behind you. Good, and then we're going to come into the twist that same way. So lengthen up. As you exhale, turn your belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn your ribs. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, turn your shoulders. One more breath. And turn your head. You can hug the knee or cross the outer elbow if you want more leverage for your twist. And then inhale and release. Take a little counter twist. Okay, face front. Lean back into your hands. So the left leg is going to be the one on top. So maybe you're just coming to here, or maybe the pinky edge of the left foot is coming down. Again, two right angles in the knees. Knees are open. Yeah, just for the deeper hip stretch. Then walk in with your hands a little bit. Draw your low back in. arch your spine a little bit, lumbar spine. Then walk in, walk up, arch your spine. Walk upright, arch your spine. Any amount more. Keep going with your breath. Keep your feet active so the pinky edges of the feet are pressing down into the floor and into your knee. All right, good. Walk your hands back. Slowly uncross. Do a little, hip shift. Okay, last forward bend. One way to do this, actually, let's try it this way. Fold your mat. We're going to come in a specific way. You may need a strap for this. Heels, I want your heels to be able to slide. So have them on something slippery if possible. Yeah, on the floor or carpet, whatever you're on. Not on the mat though. Okay, and then hold your feet. So here's where you could do this with a strap because we're going to come to straight legs. So if you know that it's easier for your legs to straighten, holding a strap, you can hold a strap. All right. Pull back on the strap, arch your back. So your back isn't really going to arch, we're a little rounded, but try to have that sense of the low back drawing in. Then slide your heels out just a couple of inches, keep arching your back, so spine is long. Pull with your hands. Slide the heels out a little bit more. Arch your back. Slide the legs to straight. Keep your spine long for a breath. Now exhale, pull with your hands, let your head release. Soften. Gaze, soften. Breath, soften. Eyes, jaws, relaxed. Good. Slowly inhale, bring yourself back up, and set your strap over to the side. Okay, come lay down to your backs. Separate your feet at your hands. Preparing for Shavasana. Let your legs relax. Arms, fingers. Turn your palms to the sky. Let your fingers just rest gently, curved. And as you settle, once again, let your skin soften and have this sense of the outer boundaries of your being softening. A part of you that feels separate, disconnected. Let it soften and melt. Now imagine you had a wide angle camera and you're seeing yourself from above in the context of the room that you're in. Now let the camera widen out. See yourself in the context of your house, your neighborhood, town, state, all of North America. See yourself in the context of the entire earth, part of it, and yet connected to all of it. See the interdependence and interconnectedness of the whole earth. And then widen your vision. Keep going. Let your mind keep going outwards. See yourself in the context of our galaxy, the whole universe. You are a part of something vast. Rest your awareness in that wide open perspective. Gently now, begin to guide your awareness back to yourself, still holding that wide view, sense of the interconnectedness, interdependence, the whole universe, but bringing it back to yourself in the ways that you are in particular woven into that fabric. Your body stretch and move in any way that feels good to you. And bend your knees. Roll to your side. Slowly find your way to seated. It's easy to sit in this space and talk about the God's eye perspective and the overview effect, but then try putting yourself in a house with your family for 1 week. Sorry, we're just finishing up. I'm sorry, just 1 minute. We're just finishing. It's okay. So wherever you go, wherever your path takes you today, just have that wider view. As the scriptures say, if you can't see God in all, you can't see God at all. So see the divinity first, even if it's covered up by lots of other stuff. Try to see that first. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's end together with an Om. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Rachel.
You're welcome, and I messed up my timing with them, so sorry for the interruption.